Hello and welcome to your Family Business Leadership Audit. My name is Marvin Alegre of the John Maxwell team. Before you proceed this, it's important na napanood mo yung ating unang video so that you'll have a better understanding and appreciation sa gagawin mong leadership audit. So this is a simple 50-question check-up na nagko-cover ng leadership, teamwork, marketing, and financial growth. This will help you identify exactly saan aspeto mahina ang iyong negosyo. After this, malalaman mo if ready ba na mag-expand, kailangan pa ng improvements, or at serious risk ang iyong business. The questions may look and sound simple pero napakalaki ng impact nito sa enterprise mo. Hindi lang ito para sa business. Ito ay para masigurado mo ang kinabukasan ng pamilya mo. Let me say congratulations sa iyo in advance. Just the fact na ginagawa mo ito ay isang malaking revelasyon ng iyong concern for your family and business. Hindi lahat willing mag-take time to step back at mag-evaluate ng kanilang sitwasyon. The time, money, and effort you will invest doing this, I assure you, this will reward you and your family in many ways. Whether ikaw ay nagpaplano mag-expand, magbenta, transfer your business or not, this will still make you more focused, preparado at proactive o intentional sa pag-grow, protect, at pagyamanin ang iyong business. This is how scoring works. For each question sa audit, pumili ka ng isang answer na pinaka-best description ng iyong family business. Bawat sagot ay may corresponding point value. Best practice, 5 points. Needs improvement, 3 points. Weak, 1 point. Critical issue, 0 point. And at the end of this audit, you will add up your total score. Ang iyong score will help you understand gaano katibay o kahina ang iyong leadership, ang iyong systems at strategies, at kung saan ka need na mag-improve para ma-secure mo ang future success ng iyong family business. As stated in the previous slide, ganyan yung ating scoring mechanics. So maximum possible score is 50 items times 5 points, that's 250 points. What it means? Ano bang ibig sabihin? Ito yon. If your score is 200 to 250 points, that means you have excellent leadership and future-ready ang your business. Your family business is well-structured, professionally managed, and future-proof. You have strong leadership, clear processes, and a proactive mindset. You are in an excellent position to scale, attract investors, or pass on a thriving legacy. 151 to 200 points. That means stable but needs strategic upgrades. Your family business is doing well, but there are noticeable gaps or limitations in leadership alignment, succession, planning, financial management, at growth strategies. With the right improvements, you can move from good to great and strengthen your long-term future. 101 to 150 points. At risk, action needed soon. Meaning there are significant weaknesses in how your family business is led, managed, and prepared para sa mga future transitions. These gaps could become serious threats pag hindi mo ito ina-address. Immediate action is required para ma-secure ang short-term stability and also the long-term success of your business. What if 0 to 100 points? That means crisis mode, immediate intervention is required. Your family business is operating with serious leadership and structural risk. And without urgent changes, your business, family relationships, marriage, etc., and future legacy are at high risk. Seeking expert guidance and immediately is critical to avoid potential risk. Ang goal ng audit na to is not to judge, but to guide. No matter ano ang score mo, the important thing is magkakaroon ka ng clarity. And clarity is the first step to leadership-driven marketing growth and long-term family success. Sabi nga, clarity is power. You can pause this video and take time para sumagot. No rush. Walang pressure. Ang bawat tanong ay napaka-importante. One missed or ignored question can cause serious problems for your business down the road pag hindi mo ito itinama. So are you ready? Umpisahan na natin ang iyong family business leadership audit. Section 1, Leadership Alignment and Influence. Number 1, paano mo i-describe ang inyong kasalukuyang family leadership structure? Is it clear and unified? Alam ng bawat isa ang kanilang role? That's 5 points. Some overlap. May mga conflicts pero manageable? That's 3 points. Confused. Laging may disagreements at role confusion. 1 point. Non-existent. meaning leadership is reactive, not proactive. 0 point. What's your score? Number 2, nirerespeto ba ng family members ang business leadership hierarchy? Yes, merong complete respect and trust. That's 5 points. Mostly, some disagreements pero ginagalang naman ang authority. 3 points. Rarely, maraming decisions ay second-guessed. 1 point. No, china-challenge ang bawat leadership decision. 0 point. Number 3, how well do family leaders separate personal relationships sa mga business decisions? Very well. Business comes first sa mga decision making. That's 5 points. Mostly, occasional conflicts pero manageable naman. 3 points. Poorly, emotions, drama, etc. ay kadalasang namamagitan sa business. 1 point. Not at all. Always na nadidisrupt at naapektuhan ng personal issues ang aming operations. 0 point. Number 4, do family leaders actively work sa kanilang leadership development? Yes. Merong continuous training, mentorship, at self-improvement. 5 points. Sometimes, meaning occasional ang leadership development. 3 points. Rarely, walang formal na leadership growth. 1 point. Never. Leadership is based sa position, bloodline, favoritism, at hindi sa skills. 0 point. Number 5. Gaano katibay ang iyong leadership's ability para mag-inspire at mag-motivate ng iyong mga empleyado? Very strong. Employees feel valued at driven. That's great. 5 points. Moderate. Leadership inspires some, pero hindi lahat. 3 points. Weak. Employees are disengaged at hindi sila motivated. 1 point. Non-existent. Meaning, leadership fails to inspire or guide employees kaya merong toxic environment. That's 0 point. Section 2. Leadership communication and conflict resolution. Number 6. How effectively do family leaders communicate sa bawat isa? Extremely effective, open, honest, and above all, solution-focused. 5 points. Wow! Somewhat effective. Some miscommunication, pero manageable naman. 3 points. Ineffective. Frequent ang miscommunication at palaging may tension. 1 point. Highly dysfunctional. There is communication breakdown. 0 point. Number 8. Comfortable ba ang mga employees na ipaabot ang kanilang mga hinaing at concerns at suggestions, feedback sa leadership o sa management? Yes. Merong open door policy at sila'y pinapakinggan. 5 points. Somewhat. Only select employees feel comfortable. Rarely. May takot ang mga employees sa retaliation o baka ma-ignore lang sila. No. Leadership is unapproachable at walang pakialam. What's your score? Number 9. How transparent ba ang management o leadership sa company's goal at direction? Completely transparent. Everyone knows and understands the vision, the big picture. That's 5 points. Mostly transparent. Merong mga communication gaps. That's 3 points. Inconsistent. Minsan, walang idea or clueless ang mga employees. That's 1 point. Secretive. It means leadership does not share important at mga relevant na mga decisions or updates or information to the employees. 0 point. Number 10. Ano ang primary source of conflict among family members or leaders? Select all that apply, no points assigned. Power struggles over decision-making, disagreements over vision and business goals, financial conflicts like profit sharing, investment, etc., generational gaps in leadership approach, and undefined roles at mga responsibilities. Section 3. Leadership-driven marketing and strategic positioning. Number 11. Gaano ba ka-involved ang management o ang mga family members in shaping the company's marketing strategy? Highly involved. Leadership and marketing are fully aligned. 5 points. Somewhat involved. Occasional input. 3 points. Barely involved. Meaning, Marketing operates independently. 1 point. Not involved. Walang leadership guidance whatsoever. 0 point. Number 12. How well does your marketing reflect your company's values and vision? Perfectly aligned, which means messaging reflects the brand identity. 5 points. Moderately aligned. Some inconsistencies. 3 points. Weak alignment. Messaging feels generic o di kaya parsahan. That's 1 point. Not aligned. Marketing does not represent the company's vision at all. 0 point. Number 13. How well do you know your ideal customer? Very clear. Fully profiled at targeted. 5 points. Somewhat clear. Rough idea. 3 points. Unclear. Maraming haka-haka or assumptions. No idea. Kahit sino, kino-customer. Kahit sino, market. Kahit sino, kliyente. Number 14. How consistent ang iyong client acquisition strategy? Highly consistent. Strong systems in place. 5 points. Somewhat inconsistent results. 3 points. Weak. Trial and error. 1 point. None. Nag-aantay lang kung kailan may referrals. Number 15. Ano ang iyong biggest marketing challenge? No points for internal review. Attracting the wrong customers, weak messaging, low ROI on ads or marketing, weak brand identity, or outdated na ang mga tactics ng inyong kumpanya. Section 4. Business growth and profitability. Number 16. How actively ang management humanap o mag-explore ng mga bagong sources of revenue at opportunities? Very actively, 5 points. Occasionally, 3 points. Rarely, 1 point. Never, 0 point. Number 17. How strong is your pricing strategy? Well optimized, 5 points. Somewhat effective, 3 points. Weak, 1 point. Walang strategy, 0 point. Number 18. How well do you track your financial performance? Weekly tracking, 5 points. Occasionally, 3 points. Rarely, 1 point. No tracking, 0 point. Number 19. Gaano kadalas kayo nagre-reinvest ng inyong profits to grow your family business? Regularly, 5 points. Sometimes 3 points. Rarely 1 point. Never 0 point. Apologies for that typo. Number 20. How prepared are you for financial disasters? Fully prepared, 5 points. Somewhat prepared, 3 points. Unprepared, 1 point. Walang plano, 0 point. Section 5. Team performance and employee retention. Number 21. How motivated at engaged ang mga employees sa kanilang roles? Highly motivated. They feel valued at excited sa work nila. Somewhat motivated. Some engaged, others not. Disengaged. Many employees feel unmotivated. Completely disengaged. Employees are unproductive at disconnected. 0 point. Number 22. How well does leadership recognize and reward employees? Very well. Employees feel appreciated and rewarded. 5 points. Somewhat inconsistent ang rewards at recognition. 3 points. Rarely, employees feel ignored. 1 point. Not at all. Walang formal na recognition system. 0 point. Let's proceed. Number 23. Do employees clearly understand their roles and responsibilities? Yes. Very clear at dokumentado ang kanilang mga roles. That's 5 points. Mostly, some confusion pero manageable naman. 3 points. Poorly. Roles are unclear o pabago-bago. 1 point. No. Ang mga empleyado na lang bahala along the way, mag-adjust, mag-identify, o di kaya sila na lang bahala ang mag-figure out kung ano talaga kanilang roles at responsibilities. 0 point. Number 24. How well does leadership handle employee complaints at mga concerns? Very well. Address quickly at fairly, 5 points. Somewhat well. Some concerns are ignored, 3 points. Poorly. Employees feel unheard, 1 point. Not at all. Complaints are dismissed or punished, 0 point. Number 25. Gaano kadalas ang company mag-provide ng training at career development sa kanilang mga employees? Regularly. Merong structured training programs, 5 points. Occasionally, hindi consistent ang training, 3 points. Rarely. Very limited training, 1 point. Never. Zero employee development, 0 point. Section 6. Ito naman ay customer satisfaction at retention. Napaka-importante. Number 27. Gaano kadalas ang mga customer return for repeat business? Palagi, strong repeat customers, 5 points. Occasionally, some repeat clients, 3 points. Rarely, most customers hindi bumabalik, 1 point. Never, walang loyal customers, 0 point. Number 28. How proactive o intentional ang leadership o management sa pag-collect ng customer feedback? Very proactive, which means feedback is gathered regularly and acted on immediately. 5 points. Occasionally, some feedback is collected. 3 points. Rarely, only reacts pag may problema na. 1 point. Never, walang system for customer feedback. 0 point. Number 29. How well does leadership or management understand customer needs and pain points? Very well. Deeply understands customer priorities. Somewhat knows general needs, but not deeply. Poorly, base lang sa mga assumptions. 1 point. No understanding, walang pake sa customer needs. 0 point. 30. How structured is your customer retention strategy? Highly structured. Merong systematic retention programs, 5 points. Somewhat structured, may mga retention efforts rin minsan, 3 points. Weak, little focus on customers, 1 point. None, walang retention strategy, 0 point. Section 7. Business stability at risk management. Number 31. How prepared ba ang inyong family business sa mga unexpected crises like disasters, economic downturns, etc.? Fully prepared. Merong strong contingency plans. 5 points. Somewhat prepared. Basic plans exist. 3 points. Poorly prepared. Minimal readiness. 1 point. No preparation at all. 0 point. 32. Gaano ka-updated ang mga legal at financial documents like contracts, agreements at policies ninyo? Fully updated. Lahat ng documents ay current at in order. 5 points. Mostly updated. Kailangan ng revision ang iba. 3 points. Outdated. Most documents are old or incomplete. 1 point. No documentation at all. 0 point. Number 33. How stable ba ang business financially? Very stable. Maraming reserves at cash flow. 5 points. Somewhat stable. Cash flow is manageable pero gipit, 3 points. Weak. Financial problems ay common, 1 point. At risk. Business is on the verge ng financial collapse. Number 34. Meron bang clear emergency succession plan? Yes. Identified at trained ang mga successors. 5 points. Partially. Identified but not fully ready. 3 points. Kinda. Pag-uusapan pa lang. 1 point. No plan at all. No one knows anong mangyayari pag may emergency. 0 point. 35. Attractive to potential buyers or investors ba ang business? Very attractive. Merong clean records, scalable systems at strong brand. 5 points. Somewhat attractive. May mga strong points pero hindi pa investment ready. 3 points. Weak. May issues na magdi-discourage sa buyers. 1 point. Unattractive. No buyer would consider us ngayon. 0 point. Section 8. Innovation and adaptability. 36. Gaano ba ka-active ang family members humanap ng mga better na pamamaraan para umasenso ang negosyo? Constantly. Innovation is part of the culture. 5 points. Sometimes, changes only when problems arise. 3 points. Rarely. Change is slow and resisted. 1 point. Never. We avoid change at all costs. Number 37. Gaano ka-open ang management sa mga ideas galing sa mga employees at sa mga younger family members? Very open. All ideas are considered. Occasionally open. Only some ideas get attention. 3 points. Rarely. Ideas are ignored. 1 point. Completely closed. Senior leaders lang ang may say. 0 point. 38. How well does the business use technology to improve operations? Very well. Proactively invest sa mga new tools. 5 points. Somewhat. Gumagamit ng tech but not strategically. 3 points. Poorly. Alanganin to adapt to new technology. 1 point. No tech adoption at all. 0 point. Number 39. Gaano kabilis mag-adapt sa changes in the market ang inyong family business? Very fast. Quick response to trends at threats. 5 points. Sometimes, we adjust pero not always in time. 3 points. Slowly. Competitors adapt much faster. 1 point. Never. We resist lahat ng uri ng external changes. 0 point. Number 40. How forward-looking ang inyong leadership team? Very future-focused. We have clear 5 to 10-year plan. 5 points. Moderately future-focused. Short-term planning lang. 3 points. Present-focused. Mindful only sa mga present issues. 1 point. Zero future planning. 0 point. Section 9. Succession, exit, and legacy planning. Number 41. How clear is your plan for transferring leadership or management sa next generation? Very clear. Written and agreed upon. 5 points. Somewhat clear. Discussed already pero informal. 3 points. Unclear. May vague o hindi mga maliwanag na discussions. 1 point. No plan. Zero talks or interest tungkol sa succession na subject. 0 point. Number 42. Pag ang owner need mag-step down bukas, mag-survive kaya ang business? Yes! Successors are ready to lead. 5 points. Possibly, some training needed. 3 points. Unlikely. Malamang ang business ay mag-struggle. 1 point. No. Business would collapse. 0 point. Number 43. How prepared is the business to attract buyers or investors? Very prepared. Fully investment ready. 5 points. Somewhat prepared. Kailangan pa ng improvements. 3 points. Not ready. Business would struggle to attract interest. 1 point. Completely unprepared. No buyer would touch it. 0 point. Number 44. Gaano ka-interested at preparado ang next generation na mamuno or mag-take over kung sakali? Very interested at highly or actively trained. 5 points. Somewhat interested pero hesitant. 3 points. Not interested. Gusto nila ibang careers or ibang negosyo. 1 point. Completely disconnected. 0 point. Number 45. How confident are you in your family business legacy o pamana? Very confident. 5 points. Somewhat confident. 3 points. Doubtful. 1 point. No confidence. 0 point. 5 more questions to go. How are you doing so far? Section 10. Selling or passing on the business. Number 46. Meron bang written plan for selling or passing on the business? Yes. Meron clear documented succession or exit plan in place. 5 points. Partially. We've discussed it pero walang formal documentation. 3 points. No clear plan. We assume darating lang ito sa tamang panahon. 1 point. No plan at all. Hindi namin ito pinag-uusapan. Number 47. Ang business ba ay ready to be sold at a good price? Today, fully ready. Strong financial systems at attractiveness to buyers. 5 points. Somewhat ready. Needs minor improvements para ma-maximize ang value. 3 points. Not very ready. Ang daming kailangan gawin. 1 point. Not ready at all. Mahihirapan ibenta dahil magiging undervalued lamang ito. 0 point. Number 48. Kaya ba ng mga new owners i-take over ang business ng walang problema? Yes, processes and rules are well documented at easy to follow. 5 points. Somewhat, some processes are clear, pero generally dependent sa mga key family members. 3 points. Not easily. Critical knowledge is undocumented or informal. 1 point. No, the business would struggle minus ang mga current na mga owners. 0 point. Number 49. Will the business stay successful after may changes sa management or leadership? Very likely. Strong team, culture, and systems support long-term success. 5 points. Somewhat likely. Success depends heavily on who takes over. 3 points. Uncertain. The business relies too much sa kasakalukuyang leadership or management. 1 point. Not likely. Success would collapse kung wala ang mga current na leaders or namumuno. 0 point. Number 50. Is the business highly attractive sa mga potential buyers or investors? Highly attractive, profitable, growing, and strategically valuable. 5 points. Moderately attractive, somewhat appealing pero may mga visible risk. 3 points. Weak appeal. would struggle to attract serious buyers or investors. 1 point, not attractive. Walang klaro na value proposition for buyers. 0 point. So there you have it, 50 questions. So kumusta? How's your score? Mind you, pwede mong ulitin ang audit na to and review your answers. And imagine if dalawa or more kayo nagtitake nito with your family members at super layo ng score comparison nyo sa bawat isa. That means do not delay. Need you mag-usap at mag-seek ng guidance. When a marriage falls apart at nahihirapan kayong isolve ang mga issues, you seek a marriage counselor, right? The same thing din sa family business. Hindi kusang gagaling ang sakit ng sirang ngipin. You need to address the issue head on, right? So this family audit will give you a better perspective, better understanding, and better accountability and ownership at malasakit sa iyong family business. So thank you for taking the time to complete this family business leadership audit. The fact that you showed up sa honest evaluation, nagpapatunay lang ng iyong commitment to your family legacy and your future success. I want you to review your results, give at least 10 to 15 minutes, then identify ano yung mga tatlong major weak points sa iyong audit scores. Anong mga areas surprise you the most? Anong mga specific problem or problems that's costing you the most time, the most pain, the most money, or energy? Napaka-importante. Do not take this audit lightly because there are questions here that will determine the success and failure of your family business and even your relationships sa bawat isa. So here's my gift sa iyo for participating. I highly recommend kung in your evaluation, merong leadership issues that you should consider training and have clearer roles and responsibilities for each family member and also sa mga empleyado. If it's poor teamwork, then you have to have a conflict resolution plan. If it's sales and marketing gaps, then start with identifying kung sino talaga ang ideal client ninyo and also your positioning strategy. So in this case, if meron kang need dito, we can definitely help you with your ideal client and positioning strategy. If it's succession problems, then ngayon pa lang, you need to have an exit and transfer roadmap. Do you know that even fixing kahit isa lang dito can definitely boost your revenue, reduce stress, and make your business stronger? That's how important this leadership audit is. Maybe for the longest time, chill ka lang. You're not really spending so much time and energy and attention to really dissect, evaluate, and take serious audit, especially on leadership sa iyong business. So with this exercise, you have just accomplished something that most business owners do not. Para sa mas detalyado or in-depth na audit, I suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with our team to give you live and customized feedback sa results ng iyong audit so that you can ask more questions, guidance at leadership or marketing advice sa iyong business. Remember, no family business is perfect. Every successful company you admire today nakaranas rin ng iyong exact situation ngayon. Nasa sitwasyon din sila to decide what's comfortable and what's necessary to save, grow, expand, or sell or transfer the business. But the good news is, you are now more informed, mas aware at mas empowered ka kumpara dati. You know your strengths and you know your gaps, weakness, at limitations after ka nag-participate nitong family business leadership audit. And that clarity is priceless. Sabi nga, clarity is power. Pero knowledge alone na walang action will do, change, and be nothing. That's why andito kami to help you act immediately, strategically, and confidently. Whether need mo ay more ideas para sa inyong expansion plans or need mo mas customized na marketing systems, leadership coaching, or a complete team transformation, andito kami to guide you every step of the way. Your family business deserves not just to survive, but to thrive for generations to come. And the best time to take that next move, it's right now. So let's work together to turn this audit into an action plan for your lasting success. Click the link below to check our products and services para lalong ma-improve ang iyong situation that can surely help you as you continue your family business growth journey. Thank you very much. Once again, big congrats sa'yo for completing this first step. The more you revisit this and make necessary changes sa iyong family business base dito sa audit, you're on your way to becoming a better leader, marketer, at higit sa lahat, a dependable family business owner or member. My name is Marvin R. Alegre of the John Maxwell team. Thank you very much for your participation. Looking forward to work with you.